The woke is not going away. It is not going to be put away. It is here to stay unless we defeat it. We have to defeat it. Case in point, we have Colby Payne here. He's a level designer for the upcoming Perfect Dark game. And he has said some of the most unhinged, ridiculous things I've seen in a very long time. And he's done so over the course of this year, as well as the past couple of years. Roll this up over at fandompulse.com. You can find the link in the description below. I encourage you to head on over and become a paid subscriber so you can get access to articles like this where you will not be able to read them anywhere else on the web. No one else is doing this kind of journalism except for us here over at fandompulse.com. And we bring this to our paid members exclusively. Obviously, we are sharing it with you here on YouTube as well, but we encourage you to head on over, become a paid member at Phantom Pulse, and help us fight back against this woke ideology that has infected the video game industry. So let's get into what Colby Payne had to say. Payne indicated on LinkedIn he's been working on Perfect Dark for the last 2 years. In fact, about 5 months ago, he noted that he was promoted to level designer 3 at Crystal Dynamics, a known woke developer. Obviously, they're the ones who put the cringe trigger warning in front of the recently released Tomb Raider remastered games. And they've got to like double down on it. They hire a bunch of woke people too. So he's working there, which probably has been indoctrinated by the people over at Crystal Dynamics. And maybe he's already believed a lot of this stuff to begin with too. But so we can go back to 2021. He took issue with gamers opposing the race swap of Angerboda in Sony's God of War Ragnarok. He wrote this: "The fact that it's 2021 and gamers still get mad over a character being black just boggles my mind." So he's lying. This is what these people always do, right? They lie. That's a lie. Gamers aren't mad about the character being black. It's utterly ridiculous. They're mad at the fact that the character was race swapped, and the character was indeed race swapped. And nevertheless, he's going to use his lie to attack people and slander them. It's time to grow up, you racist pigs. I mean, what a deranged individual. Totally deranged. Mind has been dimmed by hate and sin. And then goes on and says, Angerboda looks absolutely stunning. Props to all the devs who worked on her. She's without a doubt the most interesting character. So he's got a virtue signal there as well. And why is she the most interesting character? Because they race swapped her. So this guy's all about skin deep here. Made that very clear just in this short little post here, 2021. Reveals a lot about his character. Reveals a lot. And this is who Crystal Dynamics has working on their game, which is likely he's putting that ideology, his thoughts into that game, into Perfect Dark. In December 2023, he posted this: "If adding female protagonists to video games is all it takes to make the worst people you've ever met not want to play them, we should add female protagonists to every game." Again, he's lying, right? It's not about female protagonists being in the game. It's about female protagonists subverting what used to be usually male brands and trying to feminize them. That's really what it comes down to for the most part. Because obviously you have Tomb Raider. You got Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade, massively successful. Tomb Raider, long-time franchise. No problems with that. No, this is what they do. They lie about the actual criticisms that people have, and then they try to use it as a cudgel. Very deceptive. I'm sick of this stuff. I mean, these people are always doing this. It all starts with a lie. I'm fed up with it. And in February of this year, he reacted to Laura Bailey alleging she received death threats for her role as Abby in The Last of Us Part 2. And he wrote this: "Gamers were a mistake." Gamers were a mistake. So you see what he really thinks right there. It wasn't obvious based on some of his other posts here. In June, in a now deleted post on X, he wrote this: "Seeing a lot of comments turned off for Pride Month posts. I wish all bigots to kindly F off and learn to love others for who they are." Gaming is for everyone except the bigots. So it's not for everyone. Another lie. This is a lie too. Because to love someone is to will the good of another. I think that's St. Thomas Aquinas' definition. It's a really good one. Transgenderism, homosexuality, sodomy, those are not good things. Those are bad things. You wouldn't want someone to be engaging in those actions. So you can't love them when they're engaging in that. Well, you can, but you encourage them to stop that. That's what true love would be, right? True love would be telling them to stop, praying for them to stop, helping them to stop. Because those actions are evil. They're wrong. Those behaviors, those lifestyles, they're wrong. They're evil. True love would actually be getting them to abandon those activities, those lifestyles. But they've warped that. They've warped the word love, right? They've warped that. Again, all comes back to lies. In August, he attempted to shame streamer XQC, who shared a photo of himself alongside President Donald Trump. He posted this: "Damn, sucks to see you supporting bigots." 77 million people voted for Donald Trump for president of the United States. He won. This guy probably thinks half of America is bigots. In September, he attempted to mock gamers by sharing an image from Kung Fu Panda and wrote this: "When upset gamers see a woman as the main character in a video game." I kind of talked about this already, but he's still pushing the same lie here, same narrative. In October, Payne attacked Brazilian gamer Cabrutus Rambo for being rightfully worried about the future of Halo after Melissa Boone was revealed as Halo Studios' chief of staff in their promo video announcing Halo Studios and their plans for what they were doing for the future of Halo. And Cabrutus Rambo was right. He was absolutely right to be fearful, because this is Microsoft's website right here. It says Boone manages research across several Xbox franchises and experiences, including Ninja Theory, Compulsion Games, Double Fine Studios, and the Xbox Store. She also leads research in diversity, inclusion, and accessibility across Xbox's games and experiences, with a focus on making Xbox a place where everyone has fun. How did Payne react to Cabrutus Rambo's posts? Oh, he's a racist. He's a bigot. I need to leave this effing website. Elon gave these bigots a platform to be their authentic self without any consequences, hiding behind AI, pics, and burner accounts so they can keep their day job and be a racist online. Don't forget the misinformation being spread that the actual White House had to step in. I don't even know what he's talking about there. But you can see what he thinks of you. If you oppose DEI, you're just a racist. You're a bigot. These words have no meaning anymore. He also doesn't understand that DEI is inherently racist by their own words. So it kind of, again, shows you that his intellect has been dimmed by sin when he can't actually recognize evil when it's staring at his face. And in fact, he's actually promoting it as something good, which is even worse, right? So I think this bodes very, very badly for this Perfect Dark game. I think this is another Xbox loser. I mean, this is all baked in at Xbox, right? They have their whole little inclusion parameter that they published earlier this year. And it's clearly being trickled down through all of their studios. They're clearly indoctrinating their employees. Their employees go off the handle like this, attacking gamers, calling gamers bigots and racists. One can only assume that Microsoft actually thinks this as well as a corporation, right? So many of their employees think this. It's adding up now, right? Matt Hansen, Microsoft employee. The avowed art director, works for Obsidian. Obsidian is a subsidiary of Microsoft. Colby Payne here obviously works for Crystal Dynamics. He's working on Perfect Dark, which is being created by The Initiative, published by Xbox. So it's clearly affecting, I think, external partners as well, which is what they want, right? That's what they said in their little inclusion framework that they released earlier this year. They want their partners to be adopting this woke ideology, this DEI agenda. This is just the latest in a series of massive red flags for this game. Obviously, when they released a teaser for it, the character design for Joanna Dark was mocked. Mangalore here wrote, "Perfect Dark transforms you into the ultimate secret agent. Joanna Dark's perfectly symmetrical, masculine jawline makes her the ideal candidate for disguising herself as a man on the most dangerous missions. One day, she's Joanna. The next, she's Jonathan." Grums wrote this again with the draw, perfect dark 0, making a comparison between the two designs. We also discovered that the initiative claims inclusivity as a value. This is on their website right here, right? It says, we believe that people are our most important asset as we look to innovate and build the games of the future. Sounds great. Oh, quickly falls off a cliff. Valuing inclusivity and trust, we foster a collaborative, thoughtful, and self-aware environment where we continually strive to improve together. Our experienced, passionate team is driven to build something great, and we believe that diversity of perspectives is key to our success. Well, that's actually good, diversity of perspectives. Doesn't really mesh with inclusivity, though. Probably change the language up there because you know you're going to get potentially sued. I think a lot of these companies are going to get sued for these diversity agendas that they have. I think they're going to pay a lot of money. I mean, they're losing lots of money right now just by making games with these agendas with their employees. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Obviously, the big ones: Concord, Star Wars Outlaws, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. And that's just this year. Probably the biggest one, though, is Skull and Bones, Ubisoft. They're going to lose even more money with these lawsuits. You see more studios shut down because they've been engaging in these illegal practices. It's a wicked agenda. There's another one here, though, too. Another red flag. Phil Spencer, Xbox boss. I think his official title is CEO at Microsoft Gaming or something like that. He told IGN, I think it's awesome for us. We can focus on a female protagonist in our lineup. We don't have a lot of that in our first-party lineup. It's not about making a good game. It's about having a female protagonist. Identity politics. That's what it's about. Not about making a game, not about entertainment, not about consolation, not about escape, not about fantasy. Identity politics is what it's about. I think Joanna offers a lot of modern opportunities that I love to see the team kind of focusing on having a strong protagonist. Yeah, huge red flag. This game, dead on arrival. You got people like this working on it. Character design. Looks like it's been infected by the DEI agenda, the woke mind virus. Got Phil Spencer here basically saying it's all about identity politics. It's the whole point of making this game. You got this guy just going off. Insane stuff right here. But this is what you can expect from Phantom Pulse here. Exclusive stuff like this, exclusive reporting. You're not going to find this anywhere else. But let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know what you make of Colby Payne here and his absolutely sickening, hateful, disgusting comments about gamers. Let me know in the comments below. Remember to always be charitable, especially to each other, and to always, always speak the truth.